Well, hello there. I'm Dasia Simone and welcome back to my channel. Happy Motivational Monday, guys. I've been absent for like 2 weeks, been doing birthday stuff because the girl is 21. I'd love to give a special shout out to my mom and my dad, and Marie and Melly, TJ, Josh, all of you for helping me out for my birthday. Thank you, Cher. Thank you, Ayana. You guys were so amazing helping me plan my birthday parties, all of them, doing my birthday dinners, all of those things. I'm so grateful to have friends like you, and I really appreciate all the love that you've given me. Thank you to everyone who came to my awesome birthday clubbing surprise and then my actual pool party, my flamingo pool party. I hope you had fun. And I appreciate it. Everything. Of the day is going to be, what's your favorite season? And for our Motivational Monday today, our quote is going to be, failure is nothing more than a chance to revise your strategy, by Sissy Gavrilaki. I hope I said that correctly. Alright, so let's get into this. What this is saying is that when you make a mistake, you can either let it keep you down, or you can use it as a process of elimination. Kind of like you do in school, like you're not sure if it's A, B, C, or D, but you're like, oh, well, A is kind of iffy, and then D, I don't really think that's part of it. Process of elimination, right? So you can use this as a way to cancel out the things that you're doing wrong so that you can succeed. You learn from your experiences, your failures, like we've talked about many times before. You can make changes to your performance and your plans in order to succeed and be better either next time or right away if you're doing something again.
Stay positive.
Sometimes the reason you fail is just because you're missing one aspect or point in your plan and or execution. Not because you're completely horrible and terrible at what you're doing.
Smoke bomb!
A perfect example of this would be resumes. I've had to revise my resume, I think 3 or 4 times before actually getting a job. My first job was at Marshall's retail store. So it wasn't that I wasn't a proper candidate, that I was just going to be horrible at the job. It was that my resume did not define my skills in a proper way, and the way that it was laid out was not, I suppose, appealing or professional.
Oh yeah?
I mean, I was young at the time, so
I'm going home.
that makes sense. But I had help from teachers and parents and professional development programs over time to help me develop a proper resume. And now that I know how to do that, I've submitted my resume to many jobs before when I was trying to leave Marshall's, and I was being offered jobs because of that right away. So, like I said, take a look at what you're doing that might be wrong or might be iffy or that you could do better so that you could better succeed in what it is you're going after. And right now, I work at Caesar's Palace. Another example in this quote simplest form is during my birthday party the other day. We were supposed to have 2 venues, an indoor venue and outdoor venue. Indoor venue we had already reserved a week and a half to 2 weeks in advance. But when I got there to set up, it was closed. They decided to close it for inspection. I tried not to get really mad because it's out of my control. But it was like last minute. Like I had 45 minutes to decorate everything and get everything together because 30 of those minutes were spent trying to ask the office, like, why is this closed? What are we going to do? They reserved it. And they found out that corporate is doing inspection on it, but they don't know what. So we just decided to stay at the outdoor venue, which was the pool. So instead of getting mad, having no control over the situation, I just was like, let's make it work the best we can.
True story.
There was a sign, a birthday sign, that I could not keep up for the life of me. The first time I tied both sides, the string broke, or it was too low, and I was like, okay, let's try something else. What am I doing that's wrong, right? You have to think about what are you doing that could be better. And so then we tried to tape it. The tape was so weak, it could not hold a sign, a paper-thin sign, up on the wall. Okay, so I had to do it. I did it 3 more times trying to figure out how to make this thing work out without me getting mad or irritated. I was determined. I'm not gonna let this fall. I'm already dealing with other things. This needs to work out. So then I tied balloon ribbon to the ends of it, tied it up around the light post, tried to hold it up, but then the sign was drooping too much, and if I pulled it in any tighter, the sign would break. And the reason I knew that is because I analyzed the previous plans for hanging the sign up and realized if I pull too hard, it's going to snap because the string for the sign is too thin and the paper is really weak. And I couldn't just lift it higher with tape because the tape wasn't going to work. See, I took all of the experiences and the minor failure situations of hanging this sign and learned from it. So then what I did is took another piece of balloon ribbon from the middle and tied it up to the camera post above. And what do you know? The sign hung. And it stayed up for quite some time. So, like I said, sometimes you just need to think about how else you can approach a situation for it to be better rather than giving up or thinking that it's just because you're bad at something. So, the way that we can apply this quote to our lives is deciding how much you care about failing for a situation and if you even want to make up for it, you know? And that's pretty much a given because you don't have the time or energy to deal with every little thing, right? But if it's something big like your resume or an audition, you probably want to redo that.
Okay.
After that, think about the steps to your plan or your execution that could have been done better or handled better. You know, could you have spent more time preparing for that audition? Or could you have picked a different song? Maybe it was a song. And then also, you're going to think about the things that you didn't do. That subconsciously, your mind was telling you, you better do that. You should do this. Make sure you do that, because if you don't, you're going to be mad that you didn't do it. Right? That little voice inside your head that told you to do something, and you're like, nah,
B.
I'm good. I'll be all right. You should have did it. Trust me. So, think about those things that you didn't do. And then, after your process of elimination, you'll see, was it really for you? Or was it just that one thing that you made a mistake on and now you can do it? Or maybe it just isn't for you.
Oh, so sorry.
Leave a comment down below of something you failed at, but then realized right away what you could have done better. I'd like to know. Don't forget to... I cut my face.
Oh my God!
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!